Alright, here's the video review for Combiner Wars Deluxe Swindle. And he is actually a pretty heavy retool of Rook. Was it Rook? Yeah. The Defensor guy. But yeah, and he's turned into a Jeep. The color difference here on this front piece versus the back piece is showing up way more drastically on camera. There is a very visible difference between the color of this and the color of this due to paint and such, but this is giving it almost kind of a greenish tint here on camera, and it's really more of a yellowy color. Like I said, there is a visible difference on the toy itself. It's not quite as pronounced under, like, to the naked eye as the camera seems to be picking it up just looking here at the screen. But there is a slight color difference there. He comes with his little pistol, and of course his little hand-foot piece with the new turrets, which again can be either a left or a right hand, as well as a foot. He's going to be a foot, so we'll just go ahead and leave it as a foot. But it can plug in, it does have a hole under here, so if you want to, you can plug it on top of the Jeep like that, or you can use either of the holes on the back like I did. And again, much like Brawl, turning him into a foot is not that difficult. You just bring these pieces around here, lift them up to where they'll end up in robot mode. You can see those form his feet here on his legs, which exposes this port. Flip up his combiner port and plug the foot in, and there you go. This is actually the back of his head, and I like that they gave him some detail so it kind of looks like an engine block or something here in the back of the truck versus just having a face hanging out. Yeah, there he is in foot mode. And to continue on to robot mode, you want to bring this whole hood assembly up just a little bit, which will allow you to free his arms, which lift up and kind of rotate out to the side like this. I'll fold his combiner port in, flip his head up, and turn it around. And he's got those nice big purple eyes. I rotate his forearms to the front, and again, those collapsing legs, bring that out to the side, stick it on those tabs right there. Same on this side, line them up, and then just fold this up onto his back. There's actually even a little groove there for the peg to go in. And there's Swindle in robot mode. He can hold his pistol. Again, you can plug it into either of his hands, onto either of his shoulders, however you want, as well as his little cannon hand-foot piece. You can store it on the shoulder. You can give it to him as a weapon. Well, you can if you push it all the way into his peg hole instead of just kind of going, letting go. There's no place on the back to store it, unfortunately. I think it would have been cool if you could have just stored it on the back out of the way. But there you go. His hips are a little loose. But it's a really nice, like, involved remold of the Rook mold. He's a little bit blockier, like buffer and blockier than I usually expect Swindle to be, but not a bad looking figure. He's got, his head is on a ball joint here, on top of that little swinging platform. Ball joint shoulders, as well as that hinge there if you want to use them for some action poses. Bicep swivel, elbow hinge, waist swivel, kind of loose hips, ball joint hips, thigh swivel. He does have the knees. The feet don't move, they just move up for that transformation joint. So yeah, there's Swindle. And also real quick, people have been asking about this. This is my work table at home. And you can see I've actually done some projects on this board, which is why some of the outer layer of this has been torn up. This is kind of my working on stuff to fix table and toy table, model building table, all kinds of stuff. So yeah, so and also kind of a secondary display area. So we've got a bunch of the Lego Movie guys back here. I've got the whole cast. Here there's the official Benny up there that came with the. Actually, I think these are both official Bennies. Is this the? Yeah, these are both officially molded Bennies. I do have an actual old blue space guy as well. But you can see I've got the whole cast here. I've got Vitruvius and Good Cop, Bad Cop, and Wild Style, a couple different Batmen, a couple different Emmets, Lord Business, Unikitty, Metal Beard, the double-decker couch. So that's his display there. There's a Gaim plate from Kamen Rider Gaim. It's just a little fruit plate with that pattern on it. It was a prize thing in Japan. And I liked it, so I picked it up. Here's some comics, which I meant to do in all these videos. Each of the Combiner Wars guys comes with their comic. It says Combiner Wars Part 1 through 4. I'm not sure if these may have already been reprinted with some of the other Combiner Wars figures. Like, since I already have these as the IDW comics, I haven't actually read the ones that come with the characters. They each come with their instruction manual for all of them. And Onslaught comes with this card, but we'll show that off in Onslaught's review. And then over here, Cyclonus is here, but he's here for a review I'm going to be shooting later. These are some real grade Gundam model kits that I have built. There's the Zeta, the Destiny, the Mark II, and the did I say Destiny? Freedom Gundam. Excuse me, and a Zaku over here are the ones that I've built. I have a Mark II Titans color scheme that I have not built yet, and I have the Exia that I have not built yet. That I need to really get on because I love building them. And I really love the real grade kits. They feel like tiny, perfect grade kits. They've got posable fingers, and the Zeta transforms, and you can see the Destiny in the back has all of the glowy stuff. And I think the Mark II is my favorite of the ones I've built. So I'm looking forward to building the Titans color of that. And the Exia just looks cool. So I might pick up a couple more, but I really need to get on those. But that's just my little work table. So a little looking where I work. This also has become kind of a ancillary storage table. Like when this is all clear, like some of my Lego, my whole collection of Poe's X-Wing, my Lego one and my Titanium one and all that are all set up over here usually. I've cleared them off the table for obviously for the reviews. This will not be the standard backdrop. I'm working on getting a new background to shoot on here, which you'll actually learn more about that in another upcoming review. But yeah, just a real quick update on what's going on with the background there, since people were asking. But there's Swindle.